All right, we're in the 2024 The Open. I'm on the back nine of the opening round in the rookie division, playing my 77 account. I picked up, I got some stuff on the front, but I still left some stuff on the table. So I did not pick up hole number two, and hole number one, I'm not even trying to pick up. I'm just throwing the ball out there. And hole number six, as far as I'm concerned, is the same thing. Although I did make hole number six in my low-level rookie account. I mean, I'm obviously trying to get it in the hole, but they've ruined hole number one in my opinion. But we still have plenty of opportunities. But what I can't afford to do is this. Hole number two and hole number eight, we have to get eagles on those in order to get the 14 that we need to get, and then anything else we can pick up is just a bonus. So I've got to do better on hole number two on the back. And hole number eight, I think, at least on one of them, there's headwind on the back. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We will see. Here we go. Hole number one. Hole number one. Let me look at it because it is just the... I went back and reminisced this week and looked at some of the older videos that I've shot on this hole and how it's changed over the years, and it was just... It's so gimmicky now with this crater right here. I'm sure somebody out there's tagging it every time. It's just... It's a gopher hole. It's a Bill Murray hole. That's the deal. I was trying to get back out here, but I'm going to try and get a little bit closer here and see if I can get my bounces. I don't think it's possible to get bounce number one, bounce number two on this side, and then bounce number three and bounce over this crater. I don't think it's possible. I think no matter what, at least the third bounce is going to be partially on the hillside, so it hits like this, and it can go in who knows what direction. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm going to take that bag. Why not? I'm going to take a katana, just because if I do want to try and get that shot going up closer, it might be possible. Now what I've been doing is I've been at mid club, so it's 1.1, and I've been adding on 10%, so I've just been doing whatever the wind is. But we'll see where it starts off. We'll see if I'm still a mid. This is one of those holes that I've made, maybe in a tournament I'll make this hole one time, maybe. Well, I guess it could go either way. I mean, as a player, from my perspective, if you bring the right stuff and you're in the right spot, you make the right move and you hit the ball perfect, you should have a good shot. But when you're rolling up that hillside's going to push your ball off one direction or another, and if you hit a little to the left or a little to the right, and this is one of those holes, my buddy Scooby, he eyeballed it as much. I originally started shooting videos just so that I could teach him how to do the wind ring method, and he still eyeballed it. And his whole deal was, hey, if I eyeball it and I hit it out there, I have a shot that it's going to go in. If you use all your stuff and hit it and don't hit it perfect, you don't have a shot, but I still have a shot. So that's Scooby thinking. There's mid. So just the wind. Can I? No, I'm going to be in the same boat my opponent was in. .8. Hitting it perfect. At least I hit it perfect. And I'm 50 miles off. Now I'm willing to bet that if I went back and put that ball in exactly the same spot, if I could find it, and put on exactly the same spin, and did a 25% adjustment instead of a 10, and hit it perfect, that I'd still be off that far. You can understand anybody who's ever gone to the fair or gone to a carnival, and you get those carnival games where you're throwing the darts at the board or throwing the baseballs at the milk jugs and doing that stuff. All that shit is rigged. You know, they've got them weighted right, and they've got everything on there is rigged so that, you know, it looks like you have a shot, but you don't. And that's what that hole is. It's a carnival hole. Hole number 2. Okay, we got to get this. We got to get it. Which way's the wind blowing? All right, we got to get this time. And what happened last time is I went too far, which is definitely a possibility. 1.2 times. I'm going to bring out a Kingmaker. And my number uno bag. +6 mark. Max top spin. 2 divided by 1.2. 2 rings. Dose. I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna do 1 less. A little less than +6. Two rings exactly. Let's hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Let's get a hole in one right here, and that way it'll make up for what happened on the front. Close. Close. I took a little bit of topspin off. It's max minus 3/4. The deal was with the max topspin, it was putting me in a spot where my ball guide wanted to run, and I'm going to take off just a little. I think if I'm on a headwind day, I might go back to the max topspin. I still got work to do. This hole's not over yet. I could have swore I had some of those open balls because I wrote it down on my notes, but I must have only had one. Not these open balls, last year's open balls. I was actually thinking about buying some of the open balls, and I forgot that Thursday was the cutoff date, and I was thinking it was today. I was actually gonna buy a $5 pack, just so I had some 3-power precision balls. I have not bought anything in months because I've been in boycott. They're making all that extra money off the signs. I figured they didn't need any of mine. In the hole. Can't get too excited about that because we need to get an eagle on that hole. But what I really need is an Albie on this hole, and I like this hole, and I have not gotten an Albie on it. I'm gonna get one right here. Let's quit dicking around. Which way's the wind blowing? We got a headwind. Taking the same stuff. I'm taking a APOC and a Kingmaker. I got a Kingmaker. APOC, Sniper. No, I'm bringing my Cataclysm. And I really need to get out there. I did 6 topspin on this hole. Let's go look at it. I did 6 topspin on this hole at the beginning of the week, and I wasn't having any problems. And I did 6 topspin when I was practicing and going through all the practice stuff to try and get my adjustments down. And then I put 6 in, I rolled off right here and ended up in the sand right there at the tip, just barely. If I'd had a little teeny bit more curl, I would have gave myself a little bit more distance. And the 5 topspin put me like right in this area. I still had room, and I had a little bit of room on my red line with my cataclysm, but if we've got to do headwind, I want to give myself as much space down here as possible, so I would like to get that extra little distance. And headwind might lay the ball down a little bit, so I'm going to go to 5.5 topspin and see if I can eke out a little more. That is the stuff. That is the ball. Here we roll. Plus 10 on the drive, 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.2. Pulling back to the +1 mark with 5.5 topspin. Little teeny baby bit of curl to the left. You can put a little bit of curl to the left, but if you want to try and do like a big curl shot to bring your ball around, you're not that you will clip the trees, but it's a 50-50. Half the people I've seen hit that way hit the trees, and the trees affected their shot, and half the people made it through. So you'll still end up, most people have been ending up over here still in the fairway, but they were way short. And on the front, I actually saw for the first time somebody actually got their bounces right and made it over into the far fairway. They missed their shot to the cup, but they did make it over. That might be nice. You know, they were crunched up. Here's 5.5 at the +1 mark. .9, 2.65 rings. There's the 6.5. There's the 1. There's the 2. I'm gonna put that much curl on it. Isn't it perfect? Excellent. 6 would have been too much. It could have potentially been too much. It might have been right there, but it drops off not too far in front of me. It rolls off into the rough. The rough starts right here, and if you catch that with just a little bit of speed, it'll just roll right off. My opponent's got the same idea. 1.15 times the wind. Now, some wind directions I should have did +1, and some wind direction I should have did -1. And I think on the front, which the wind was blowing exactly the opposite direction it is right here, I should have did +0.1. I'm going to do +0.1, just because my opponent should have did +0.1. I'm gonna think that they had their shit together. 1.9 divided by 1.3. It's 1.7, 1.8 rings. It is 3 topspin. Just a little shy of 3. .8 rings. 1.7, 1.8. Get my act together here. There's 1.8. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Come on. It's overpulled it by +1. I tried just the 15%, and I needed to do it. I needed to add on, and I did start off on that side of the cup. I will admit that. If I'd have been aiming right at the flagpole, that might have caught the corner and went in. Oh, Brutal. 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 All right. I have left that par 5 for the weekend round. And I like that par 5. I have had a lot of Alvies on that par 5, and it has just been smacking me this week. Dag nabbit. All right, and this hole right here, I haven't had a... If I hit this perfect, it goes in the hole. If I don't hit it perfect, it does not go in the hole. And we need to bring... The Cataclysm is not going to play a factor here. Doing 10% on the drive. 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.2. Is that right? Hole number 4? Yep, 10%. I'm doing 10% on the shots of the cup as well. I am not going to put... I'm going to take the wind out, and I'm not going to put the wind back in. Perfect. That is pounded down there. See that divot that's right there in front of him? That is the spot right there. That's probably a max wedge. You could, if you've got a thorn, do minimum short iron with backspin. That is right there. Right there. It's my nephew calling me. We're supposed to go to lunch today. .9, 3.57 rings. Can I get close enough? No, we gotta push it out. 357. Okay, there's the 5.7. There's the 5.7. And there's 1, 2, 3. And 700 rings straight to the left, to the right. This bounce will be fine. It's this bounce. Whether this bounce catches the rough right there. Nope. Got it. Got it. I think we're about the same distance. I'm to the right of my opponent, but I think we're right there. Nope, I'm behind him. I am behind them. And he's here. That's the deal. He's here. He's here. Mr. No Bueno himself. No bueno. You better go let them out or they're going to be all over that screen door barking. Oh, they got robbed. They got robbed. Alright, it's 1.1 times the wind divided by wherever I'm at my club. I'm probably going to be in max or minimum short iron. Here's man. I want to start off. I started off here the other day, and that's bad. That's the wrong move. Two divided by 3.5 is 0.62 of a ring. What's up, Buster Boy? There's 0.62 of a ring. Oh! Gotta hit it perfect. Damn it. Damn it, man. Have a seat. Puppy dogs. Yeah. My opponent hit perfect and didn't make it, and I didn't hit perfect and didn't make it. Look at that. I had the right move. I left it out on the table. Arrgh. That's okay. I don't want to. I feel like I almost peaked on the front. I dropped hole number 2 on the front, and then I got a little bit irritated about it and ended up shooting a 16, so I need to leave some of this on the table, otherwise I won't have anything to look forward to in the weekend round. All right, there we go. There you have it. That's where one of those open balls, the 6 power precision balls, would come in handy to make sure you hit that perfect. All right. What hole are we on? Hole number 14. Hold on. All right, I'm back. That was 1 millisecond for you, and that was like, what time is it? That was 9.5 hours ago for me. 10 hours ago? Jeez. It was a bit. All right, where was I? Hell, I don't even remember where I was at. Hole number 14. What is hole number 14? Hole number 14 is hole number 5. I don't even remember what hole number 5 is. Look at that. Jeez. Okay. Let's get this rolling here. I think I was bringing the player's ball. The playa. Here is the player's ball. Right there. Is that the one? Oh, I didn't think I had... I thought it only had 2 topspin boosts. Let me look at the topspin boost balls. Try and remember which one I was using. I thought I was using that one, but evidently I could be wrong. I think I brought this one. When did I bring that? Yeah, I have 9 of those in stock. Which way's the wind blowing? Oh, we got a headwind here, so do. I liked the more side spin, I can tell you that. I got 33 of these with 0 wind. That's a 6. 10 would be better. I'm going to bring the same ball I brought last time. I'm going to bring that graffiti ball. All right. Let's select that bad boy. Take that bag right there. And what was I doing on the drive? See what happens when you leave for 10 hours? You forget what you were doing. You forget where you were at. I get my phone working. 1.2. It's just the wind. So I was doing 20% and it's 1.2 per ring. So it's whatever the wind is, that's how many rings I'm going to pull. In this case, I'm going to push because the trees are back there. And I will probably have to, I might have to do a little bit of overpower. Quite possibly. I don't really like taking these types of shots with overpower, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm not sure on the front whether I hit this second shot perfect. I wrote plus 0.1, so I'm going to do minus 30 plus 0.1 if I can get to the right spot. If. That's a big if. All of it. All that bad stuff. All of it. 4.3 rings. Okay, there's the 3. There's the 4. That puts me 3 rings into power. Hitting it perfect. Got up to the top. Excellent. Excellent. That camera angle there is weird. Can't see where it's coming through. You can't see where it landed. But that was the right spot. That was it. Okay, so I'm doing minus 30, so it's 0.7 times the wind divided by wherever I'm at in my club, and I should be, I think I'm in mid club. I'm in my Grizzly. Max is 0.9 with a 3 power ball, and mid is 1. Plus 0.1. Let's see where I'm at. Minimum grizzly is 1.3 per ring. So it's 2.6 divided by 1.3. 1.4 rings plus 0.1. 1.5 rings. I like it. I want to put one backspin on. No side spin. It's hard to get back to 0 side spin with the new way it's on there. 1.5 rings. 1.5 exactly. Let's hit it perfect. Oh fuck. Man, that's there on the perfect. That is there. You need to hit perfect every time so you can work out what you need to do to get it in the hole. I think I've only hit it in there perfect once. I've been in the wrong, I've hit it from the other side in my other accounts. I can't do this in my low-level rookie account because I don't have the club or the ball inventories. And in I played a practice round, or I played a qualification round on my odd account, but I'm not going to have time to play all 3 in the weekend round, so I'm not going to play it. I won't have time tonight either. So I'm down to just this account, and in the practice round I didn't get all the way over. I rolled back down into the rough, and in the qualifying round I rolled back into the rough. And on the front I hit it perfect and was off by 0.1. And here, I made the adjustment and didn't hit it perfect. Damn it. Dag nabbit. Alright. Alright, we can suck it up and live with it. 15. We are on the freaking par 3s. And this one, I dislike this hole even more than the first par 3. And I definitely didn't set it up right in the front. So, which way's the wind blowing? I think the wind was blowing in a bad direction. I'm going to take a bag that's got a sniper. Actually, a cataclysm might not be a bad deal. I think it has more backspin than my sniper. Definitely got more distance. I'm going to take my cataclysm. Why not? And I was going to do a 30%, and the cataclysm at max club hits 1.3, so I can just do whatever the wind is. And I'm going to get this amazing stuff done, all of this amazing stuff with a katana. A cat. As luck would have it, I made this in my low-level account, and I have no idea. The pull direction, you couldn't see how many rings you were pulling. You couldn't get a good look at it because you needed to be on the downhill side to make the adjustment, and you couldn't do that because of the trees. And it's so far in the hill, trying to pull up it, you can't really tell where you're at. I have no idea. I know I could have taken that shot 1,000 more times and not had the same result. I feel like my opponent might have the right idea, just going over there and just trying to use the backboard and racetrack it in. And they hit a great on the wind side, so I would say that's probably okay. It'll be close. It was close. Whatever the wind is, that's what I'm doing. As far down in here as I can get. Hey, you're where I want you. 2.2. This is probably the best angle for the wind as far as making an adjustment on this hole. 2.2. Hitting it perfect. Perfecto. A little short, a little to the left. I'm okay with that. I'd rather come out. These racetrack holes have never been like high percentage. I know that this hole right now is better than it used to be, but it's still not good. I do feel like I have a serious ass shot on this next hole. Serious shot. I made it on the front. Let's see if we can make it on the back. Let's see if we can make it on the back. Right here, right now. South Carolina boys. 64th at minus 25. So what does that tell you about the scores that are up there, like getting in? Like, let's see what the cutoff is. I mean, I'm sure it's 26 to get in. There's some 26s that didn't make it. 26s. Yeah, I mean, you got to pick up shots. Some of these are probably, are they Albies or what they... Nobody separated at 47. What's the difference between 47 and 45? Albies in the opening round. Yeah, it's tight. You got to get more than just picking up. There's just too many opportunities to pick up shots. Too many. What can we do here? We're on 16, 17, 18. We got 3 holes left. We could go Eagle, Albie. Let's do that. Let's do that. What I need here, you see, is a navigator. Cut the wind down just a titch. And I need a quarterback. Okay, I'm in mid quarterback. I'm doing +5 to the cup. It's 1 left-hand side spin and maybe 2.5 backspin. Here we go. +5, and mid club is 1.2 per ring. Here we go. Getting out on the course. 1 and 2.5. It is 3.8, 3.32 rings. There's 3.32. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. That's the first time that's happened to me all week. Yeah, that was unlucky. I don't even know how the hell that happened. I'm going to have to go back and look at that and see what happened there. And I was hoping that with the backspin, I'm kind of glad that happened, because I was thinking that with the 3 backspin that it might stick to the cup, or it might stick on the green, and then if it sticks up there at the top, it might actually catch a little bit of the downhill and roll back. But I was wrong. I'm going to have to go back and look and see what the hell happened there, because if I pulled it at the wrong angle or what the deal was, but I didn't think there was any way that I could miss the rough there. Or miss the rough. Most important part of a rough bump is hitting the rough. Get in the hole. It's not going to, but we can hope. All right. This is a tough shot, even if I was in the fairway up there going down the hill. And it's definitely not. One ring great to the right is not going to cut it. It will be one ring great to the right. I started off on the left-hand side of the flagpole, hoping that it would, I could have a little leeway there, but if you run your topspin on that, it's one of those deals where the course, you're caught up in the brake on the course, and I don't like doing it on those really steep downhills. It's better to try and get up to it. Damn it! Look at that! Look at that! No, I will tell you that I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all right. Hole number 7. That was hole number 7. Hole number 8. All right. Which way is the wind blowing here? That wind works for us. 1.2 times the wind. Once again, it's 1.2 times the wind, and it's at max club, so it's just 1 to 1. At the +6 mark, max topspin, 3 power ball. I'm going to bring a Kingmaker. I'm going to bring that back. If I have to use anything other than the APOC and the rapier, I got bigger problems, so much bigger. I fall apart on the back. Didn't hit a lot of shots perfect. I'm okay. I will tell you that I'm actually kind of excited about the round. The whole deal is to qualify, but I had a pretty good front, and I didn't pick up one of the holes that I should have picked up on the front, and I still had a really good front. So I'm leaving the opportunity in the weekend round to, I'm leaving some of these shots out there, so I like it. I like it. 1.9. I'm pulling back to the, okay, let's get this set up here. Max, and I think it was 1. Pulling back to the +6 mark. Right there. Right there is the spot. 1.9 rings. Let's push that out. Let's push it out. Okay, there's the 9. There's the 1. Let's hit it perfect. And then we hit it great. That'll put me on the sand. For sure. And that sand has got a really deep lip on it. I bounced over it. Woo! Look at that. Bounced over it. Excellent. Blind squirrel finds the nut. I don't think I've seen a single person hit to the side that my opponent's hitting over there that hasn't ended up in the sand this week. I have seen people take that shot, and I've done that shot where I didn't end up in the sand, but if you make it all the way through, most people will end up in the sand. The Open. Not Open. The Open. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Wow, I haven't missed a putt in a long time. I'm just having all of the stuff go. That's good. I'm excited about it. As long as I qualify, I'm excited. And I should qualify. Jeez. Fall apart. That's what happens when you take a 10-hour break. You lose your mojo. And I cooked for like 6 of those hours, so I think I dirtied every dish in the house at least twice. I was washing dishes as fast as I was cooking. I'll be gone for a while, so we had 10 people over, and I fixed food for everybody. I'm not sure why I didn't barbecue, but I didn't. All right, hole number 18. Let's see, which way is the wind blowing? All right. The deal here is the deal. What is the deal? Let's look at it. What is the deal? As I knew that a day like this would come where we have a headwind. And I've been shooting over to this area right here and going for the cup. But where I'm set up right here with my rock, I'm at the +6 T mark with a 3 power ball. So I could up it to a 4 power ball, or I can just go over here and lay it up and take this shot right here, which is a great shot. Great shot. What I think you see, I'm going to do, I'm going to play the shot over here and go for this, so I don't have to burn a power 4 ball just for that shot. Is that what I'm going to do? Let's see what I got. I don't need anything special as far as, I say power 4, but I mean power 8. I got to get used to the deal. Give me a break. Could use a dead ball. No, I've been using a 6 side spin ball, so it'd be nice to stick with a 6, and I don't have anything that fits that bill that I'm willing to do. So I'm just going to take the shot over on the other side. I will do that, but I want to take that bag. I'm going to take my Cataclysm instead of my sniper. And it's 1.1 times the wind divided by 1.2. Thinking here, do I have to do any overpower? Do I have enough room? I better come up with a backup plan just in case. I think my backup plan is simple. If I need to do a backup plan, I'm going to take a Berserker. Let's do pinned. Let's unpin that Nirvana. Well, let's unpin that Titan. If I have to go with a bigger ball, I have a bunch of Berserkers, so we'll just use a Berserker. And that'll help me on both shots. It's overkill, but I don't have a huge ball inventory, and the special balls that I have, it's not worth burning one of them on this hole. Alright, we got a plan. If I have to do any overpower, I'm switching immediately to that Berserker. And it should be 4 topspin. I could probably eke out in a headwind day, maybe 5 topspin. That wind's not much. Not much at all. Actually, if the wind is that low for me, I actually could take my shot that I've been doing over here and just allow for it. Isn't it great? That'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Just fine. I think I can. I think if the wind's just going to be that low, I can. If we had like a 4 or a 5 mile an hour wind here, let's see what I got. A 2.1. I actually can do the shot. I'm just going to do my normal, what I've normally been doing here, which is max and 1. 5 rings off. 5. Count them. 5 rings off. I'm going to pull back just a titch. 2.1. 2.31 rings. Okay, there's the 3-1. There's the 1. There's the 2. There's max curl. No overpower. Isn't it perfect? I still almost overcurled it, and I was 5 rings off. I like to set shots up like that so that you do max curl. It's easy, it's more consistent. But I like to make it so that if I hit a grate on the inside, grate to the left on that shot, I'm still in the clear, and if I hit a grate on the other side, I'm still in the clear. All right, I'm doing 12.5%. 1.25. Isn't it great? That was great. Let's see if we can get an Albie here. I did get an Albie on the front, so I got that going for me. I've got my hole-in-one and my Albie this week. I can put that in the books. Here's Max. I'm right at Max Club. Excellent. 4 rings off. Let's get where we can see our ball guide. Rolling down to the cup. Times 2.5 divided by uno. 2.81 rings. Hey, get where I can see you. There's 275. There's 281. Hitting it perfect. Wow. Is that the first shot I've hit perfect since I came back? Overpulled it. Came in a little hot. If I'd have came in a little slower, I think it would have broke towards the cup. I needed to be a little bit further back, a little more backspin. I don't think that what I did right there, that wasn't a problem of me making a different adjustment or adding on or taking off wind. It was where I set the ball up, because the ball does roll down that hill to the cup, and when it does, it breaks to the right. And I was too hot coming in there, and I wasn't able to catch that movement on the course. I needed to be just a little bit further back. It was going right at it, but I needed to be like another square and a half back from the cup, so that it would hit the ground and finally release. And when it released, then it would just roll out. All right. I at least qualified with a 28. So I ended up with the 14 the hard way on each side. I got a 16 on the front, and I got a 12 on the back. And I'm going to tell you, that was a scramble 12. Scramble. And I picked shots up. Drop shots. What shit? What was the deal there? Look at that. What's at the top? I'm sure there's 30 pluses at the top. What did I do on the back here? I did get what I dropped on the front here. So I did pick up that one. And then I dropped that one. And then I didn't get hole number 18 because I missed the putt. There you go. Yeah, that's the deal. I was trying to figure out, like, I thought I got both of the par 4s, and it should have been a 29. I remember. It's all becoming clear. I missed that putt. Missed the putt. Ended up janking this one, and I didn't hit perfect. I like it. I'm actually, as crazy as it sounds, I'm actually excited, because this shit that I did on the front is, and I'm really irritated that I dropped hole number 2. This is where it should be. We should be looking at a 16 or a 17 on a side. I know that that's possible because I did it right here. And just backing that up and doing it on both sides, even coming in with a 16 and getting a 14 and looking at a 30, I don't think that the 30 would win, but I think it'd be banner worthy. It'll definitely put you in the top 5. We'll see what's at the top. I'm thinking that the person at the top's, in my opinion, it should be 30 plus. We'll see. 29s, 30s, right there. So, like, if you want to win, you got to get a 30 plus, because you're going to be going up against, if they can back this up. What I don't like to do is try and get around like this and then have to go out and shoot it again. I'm not one of those people that can shoot, because I don't practice enough and play, like, picking up around like this and then going out there and getting that round again. But I really, in the weekend round, tomorrow I'm going to get up early tomorrow and play just this solid round because I'm going to have limited time. And my goal is 32 because I really think that that's where I should be at. There's a bunch of those holes out there I haven't made that I either haven't hit perfect on, or I've got the adjustment, and since I've got the adjustment, I haven't hit perfect since I made the final adjustment. So we'll see how it goes. There you have it. That is an up and down, getting minimum score on the back and shooting a 16 on the front. There you have it. Pick which side you like the best. I'm assuming it'll be the front. I will see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great, hopefully everybody makes the weekend round, and hopefully everybody has a great final round. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for all of that stuff. It all helps the channel. Leaving a comment, hitting subscribe, ringing the bell, all that stuff all helps. So I will see you next time. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.